Hello everyone and welcome back to Newegg TV. I'm Steve and today I'm going to do an overview on this line of power packs from Rosewill. Okay, before we get started I want to explain a couple things. One, what is a power pack? Essentially they are portable batteries that you can use to charge your different devices so long as you have a USB-based power cable to plug into this because it has two USB ports on it to give power to your devices. So long as you have those cables, you should be good to go. So anything that uses that. Other than that, the capacity makes a difference. So the higher the mAh or milliamp hours, the longer it can give power to the device that's plugged into. So keep that in mind because different mAh are different, and depending on the batteries on the market, you can get widely varying results. So your mileage may vary. Let me go ahead and flip this around and show you a couple of the features of this particular power bank. First and foremost, as I mentioned before, you can keep using the things you currently use. Extended usage, as I like to say at the very top bullet there. Bottom line, you can power your phone or whatnot with this particular battery, or play video games or anything else that would use this to charge it up. They're giving you options here, your iPod, your smartphone, GPS, or a PSP. Universal power because it is using a USB charging port, a USB port to charge, excuse me. Also, it's portable. In fact, it's pretty small, 2.87 by 5.47 by 0.35 inches. Also, it has LED indicators I'll show you in a moment, as well as two different USB output ports. And most importantly, it does have overcharging protection, an integrated microchip that prevents overcharging and lengthens the battery life. Let me go ahead and open this up and show the other two colors that it comes in. All right, a couple things I want to mention. We do have three different colors, and they are black, white, and silver. It's probably fairly difficult to see those color differences here. I do want to say that the black one does come with a black micro USB to USB plug here. That's going to provide power for this device to get it charged, as well as giving you the extra micro USB port here to flip it around and use as a charger. So you can charge the device with this, and you would have to, as well as flipping around and using it to charge another device so long as it used micro USB. So I do have the manual here, and let's see if I can flip this around a little bit, just giving you guys an idea of what's inside. Just a couple of different things and a little bit of instruction on how to actually charge a device as well as charging other devices. Oh, forgot to mention too, the white and silver one came with a white cable as opposed to a black one. But I'm just going to pick up this one and get started showing you that a little bit closer. So here at the top they do have an LED indicator letting you know what percentage of power is left on the battery. Pretty self-explanatory, 25%, 50%, 75%, and then 100% when it's at full. Starts at about halfway when it first gets when you first get it right out of the box. So that's good, starts with some charge. I'll flip this around here and show you. Of course it's glossy black and then silver on the back. Kind of a wire-wheeled silver, I don't know, probably brushed aluminum maybe. At the very top here, you could not really see that, can you? But I'll tell you, it says output 1, 5 volts, 1.5 amps. On the other side, it's 5 volts, 1 amp as well, excuse me, 1.5 here and 1 amp there. The two different outputs are obviously important. This is the input. This is where you'd actually plug it in to charge it via that micro USB port that I mentioned earlier. You might think to yourself, hey, I've got a 2500 milliamp hour battery. Can I recharge my phone twice off this 5000 one? No, not really. You're going to lose power transferring from one battery to the other due to heat and voltage conversion, 20% or more in some cases. So bottom line is no, you're not going to be able to do that. You might maybe get 1.5 charges on it, but your mileage may vary. Also, you're probably going to charge your phone while it's on, which takes more power than it does just to charge it. But realistically, we're all going to charge it while it's on. But just keep that in mind. All right, on to the next capacity up from the 5000. It's 11,200 milliamp hours for this particular external power pack. Let me go ahead and explain to you a couple things too. Some differences in this one. They have an LED flashlight on it, as well as utilizing Samsung SDE batteries inside. So a higher quality battery than the typical. I'll flip that around. Pretty much the rest of it's all the same. The actual dimensions of this one's slightly different also. 3.7 by 4.17 by 0.91 inches. And just like the other versions, they also come with a micro USB cable to USB cable for charging the device. And as I said before, you can always use that to charge another device so long as it had a micro USB port on it to charge it. White comes as the same color for both of them, I should say. And then you do get, whoops, drop that, you do get another user manual, pretty much the same as the last one. Let's go ahead and take a look at the battery pack itself. I'm going to pick up the white one this time. So just to give you guys a quick glance at it, this looks like it's pretty much just glossy white or glossy black, depending on which color you end up choosing, as well as sort of a silver highlight here going around the side. It's also plastic, it's not metal. There's a button here, it's an actual button as opposed to the other one was sort of a touch area. And if I tap that once, it shows you the percentage. The same here, from anywhere between or less than 25%, 25 to 50%, 50 to 75%, or 100% of the capacity of the battery is charged when these lights are lit. If you double tap it, there's also an LED that lights up here at the top. I'll shut that off remote by double tapping. Spin that around again just to show you guys the two USB ports. We have one out that is 5 volt 2 amp and the other out which is 5 volt 1 amp. And finally, on to the 13,000 milliamp hour version. No real differences here between the 11,200 aside from maybe a slight difference in the size of the power pack. But other than that, all the features have remained the same. The dimensions now are 3.07 by 5 by 0.94 inches. So other than that, they also use the lithium-ion Samsung cells. So definitely much better than a standard cell in most battery packs. Okay, so here's the two colors that the 13,000 mAh versions come in, black and white, of course. So I'll just pick one of them up and just kind of give you an idea of what the rest of it would look like. And now it's essentially the same as the 11,200 version, just a little bit taller. Same exact functionality. Tap the button, shows you exactly which LEDs are what. The same exact thing as before, 0 to 25%, 25 to 50. 50 to 75, and 75 to 100% battery capacity. Double tapping it will bring on that LED. I'll turn that back off again by double tapping. Once again, the out here, a 2 amp 5 volt, as well as a 5 volt 1 amp. And essentially, that's pretty much it. I just want to bring out the rest of them. Oops, almost forgot. There's the micro USB port to charge it. Let me go ahead and bring out the other two again, just to give you an idea of how they look. Oops, that's upside down. So here they all are. Okay everyone, that just about wraps up this overview of Rosewill's power bank line. If you liked what you saw today, don't forget to click the like button. If you haven't already done so, click subscribe to any of our various YouTube channels, and we'll see you guys soon.